You are creating a pocket. It's comfortable and it looks way better. So I just give it a little pinch. Do not touch your natural nail plate, okay? Now it's completely smooth. It looks like one nail. We have another giveaway. I'm going to give you everything that you need to know to make your Gel X nails last and to make them look amazing. So let's start with your cuticle work. I'm going to show you how to do a simple Russian manicure. The main goal of a Russian manicure is to get your cuticle area extremely clean and lift back your proximal fold. So you can see I'm just going like this and lifting. Push, lift. So the main goal, again, you're pushing here and lifting up to create this little pocket. We're trying out a new e-file today. This is from O-Nail. Look at how pretty it is. I love it, and it's got crystals as the buttons, just like their lamp does. She is pretty. You also get this little base that's magnetic so that your handpiece doesn't roll around the desk. Like, how genius is that? You get all of these bits, which is so nice. So today we're going to be using the flame bit. This is what the flame bit looks like. I'm going to set it at 10 RPMs. I'm going to start right in the middle and I'm going to go in reverse, going out away from myself. And I'm going to do that on all of these. So right in the middle and go out to my right. And then after I'm done with that, I'm going to switch it to forward and I'm going to start in the middle again, but I'm going to go the opposite way. So you'll see me start here and go out. She's quiet. Can you even hear her? We're just doing short strokes. You're not going one full swoop. We're doing short strokes to lift back and push back that proximal fold, everything around here. We're just getting that nice and lifted. And then you can go right down your sidewalls, not on the nail plate, just the sidewall. A lot of this video, I'm going to be explaining what we do and why we do, because I feel like there's so many videos showing what you do, but if you don't know why you're doing it, it can be confusing and you might not be doing it right because you don't know why you're doing it. Does that make sense? Like, it's easier for me to know what I'm doing and to know if I'm doing something right if I know the reason that I'm doing it. It helps me like correlate the two. And then you can use the belly of the band, aka the fat part right here, and just get any, see how there's some dead skin right there? It'll take that right off. Basically, you're putting this right in that little pocket and going over while lifting up. You should not feel this on your nail plate. You are creating a pocket. See how I'm creating that little pocket right there? So you want to be up. You don't want to be resting this on your nail plate. So stick it in that little pocket and lift up and over, up and over, up and over. Now I'm going to switch my handpiece into forward. I'm going to start right here and go the opposite direction doing the exact same thing. You kind of want to come from an angle when you're doing this side. Come from an angle. I like to rest my hand. I'm resting my pinky right here. And then go in and flick just like we did on the other side. If you go in from the same direction, you're going to end up resting this on your nail plate. So hold your hand like this and go in from a different angle, just like this. And keep it just in that pocket and lift up. Now I'm just going to go in with some rubbing alcohol and a brush and just clean off everything that's on here so that we can see what we're doing when we go to trim the dead skin off. Now we're going to go in with either cuticle scissors or nippers. I'm using nippers today. I kind of go back and forth. I really do like scissors. Mine were really dull. I needed to order new ones. You never want to use dull nippers or dull scissors because that's when you won't be able to cut properly and it will grab and it will end up ripping off skin, live skin. It will make you bleed. So don't do that. I don't have much to trim, so I'm going to try to show you as best as I can. I keep up with my cuticles pretty well. What you're looking for is white, dead skin. You are not trimming anything pink, anything living. It must be white, okay? So I'm going to go in and I see a little piece right here. I'm going to trim and pull. It's very satisfying when you get the whole thing at once. I just don't have much dead skin. I would love to be able to show you that, but I really don't have like anything here. So I'm just going to get whatever I can. Okay, you should be looking pretty clean at this point. For any of you that have any dead keratinized skin stuck to your nail plate around here, which it happens all the time, I can see a little bit right here, you're going to want a little tool like this. You're going to want to put it flat with your nail plate. You do not want to be going up at an angle ever. You're going to be like digging in. You want to keep it nice and flat and just go back and forth. The reason we want to make sure all of the dead skin is off of our nail plate is because that can cause premature lifting. The gel needs to adhere to your nail, not skin or dead skin. Now I'm going to go back in with my flame bit, keep it on 10 RPMs, and keep it in reverse. We're going to be using the belly of the band, the chunky portion right there. This time I'm using this to just flick up and get any dead skin off up here. So we're just exfoliating the skin around your nail. When we're doing this, I'm using it in reverse all the way around. I'm going to use a 180 grit buffing band to remove the shine from my nails. You can totally use your e-file. I do my nails pretty frequently, so I don't need to go in with an e-file. I can just lightly buff and remove the shine, and that's all you're doing. You're literally just removing the shine. You are not digging into your nail plate. You're just removing the shine because gel needs to be able to grip onto the nail. Again, we're going in with alcohol, 70% rubbing alcohol, and a brush to completely cleanse all this dust and all this dead skin off of our nail plate. Kind of get in underneath where you've lifted it up to make sure it's all clean under there. Now is the time when we're going to size out our nail tips. I'm using the Jello Fit Me Stilettos. I love these. This part is very important. You want your tips to fit perfect. So what that means is that your nail tip should fit perfectly from sidewall to sidewall on each side without having to really press down on the nail. You want to just set it on your nail and make sure that it goes sidewall to sidewall. When I put this on, I can feel the corner digging in to my skin right there. So I round off all the corners of my nails so it looks more natural and it looks more like my natural nail plate and it feels more comfortable. So I just take my file and I just take that corner off and just round it all out. I do this whether I'm making press-ons, Gel X, anything. I do it because it makes the nail look better. It fits better. This is one of the most important steps to me. So now it's comfortable and it looks way better. The next step is removing the shine and buffing the underside of your nail tip. You don't need to do the whole thing, just where it's going to go over your natural nail plate. Why do we do this? Just like we remove the shine from our natural nail plate, we need to do the same on the nail tip, because otherwise, if we were to just put it on how it is right now, all nice and shiny and smooth, you're going to put it on and that gel is not going to be able to fully grip that nail tip and hold on. So you need to remove the shine so the gel has something to hold on to. You have a couple different options. You can use a sanding band. I prefer the mini ones because you can really get in any size of nail tip with these. I like a medium grit. Or you can go in with a tip prep liquid like the Gel-X Prep or the Career Tip Sand. These are the same thing. It's a liquid that etches the underside of the nail. I prefer these. It's just easier. It doesn't create any dust. I like them. You just scrub the underside of the tip where it's going to meet up with your natural nail. And you'll feel it kind of like getting stickier and gumming up a little bit. And then it should look like that. Now is the time where you want to dehydrate and cleanse your nail plate for the last time before we apply the nails. I prefer to use the Jello To Go nail pads because I swear to you, they make my nails last longer. I love these, but you can totally just use your 70% rubbing alcohol again. It's time for base coat. I use a peel-off base because my nails last just as long with one as they do without one. It can just remove them way faster, so I love a peel-off base. So whatever base you are using, apply it now. And then you're gonna cure. It's finally the fun part, time to apply the tips. You're gonna want a flashlight to flash cure all the nails on. I prefer one that will automatically come on when you put your hand underneath it, because then when you're holding on the nail, you can just go under and it will flash cure on its own. So I really like this one from Macart. It does that. And then you're going to want a gel to apply your Gel-X nails with. I really like this Cocoas one. They're super Gillette Bond. It's really thick. I do prefer a thicker gel to apply my Gel-X with, because when you put your nails on, if it's a thinner gel, they're going to be slipping and sliding all over the place. A thicker gel allows you to put the nail on. You're still going to have to hold it in place, but it stays much better than a thinner gel. This one's really thick. My biggest suggestion with Gel-X is using less gel than you think you need. I think that's probably one of the biggest mistakes I see is people using way too much gel. You hardly need any, like the tiniest bit. When I apply it to my natural nail plate, I don't apply it to the whole thing. I literally only apply it to like the inner 2/3 of my nail, basically like one stripe down the center of my nail, and I don't go all the way up to the cuticle. I start in about right here and I just go shoop, just one swipe down. You just want to evenly coat that underside of the nail tip just about to right where your natural nail would end, and then take a little glob right there on the tip. You do not need much. If it ends up not being enough, you can remove the nail and add more before you cure it. You will know. My nails are pretty narrow and I like my tips to look like nice and slender, so I just give it a little pinch. And now I will go to the end of my nail and just scrape off a tiny bit of that gel on the tip. Do not start right at the cuticle. Don't start way down here. You want to put the nail about right here, just a little bit above the cuticle area, and slowly press down. Do not do it really fast. That's how you get gel spillage. Slowly until it reaches the end of your natural nail. Make sure the nail's straight. Go into the light. So you see how the cuticle area is just slightly above my cuticle. It's not butted up right to it. I have a little bit of space right in between there, so it's going to be easy for me to blend and seal my cuticle. So I start about right here and then just go straight down. Do this slowly, evenly. I've seen somebody just completely like glob it on and like hurry. I knew they didn't know what they were doing, and they just knew what they've seen people do, but they didn't know why they were doing it, right? It was very obvious. So they were just like quickly like putting the gel on and then put a big blob here, and they were wondering why their nails weren't staying on. You need to take your time and you need to just do a thin, even layer. You're not like messily slopping this gel on. Just an even layer like this. And then use just a little bit that's left on the brush to get that little bead down here. Get a little bit of that gel, wipe it a little bit off the tip of the nail. Start above the cuticle area, like right here. And then go down slowly. Once it hits the tip, cure. We're gonna full cure for 60 seconds. All right, we've got them all on. I did take off just a little bit on the tips, just to round them out a little bit. Now we are going to smooth out that cuticle area. I like to use a carbide bit like this. With this bit, we are literally going parallel to your nail, and we are only going on about this portion right here of the tip, not your natural nail plate. We are not touching the natural nail plate at all, at all. This is literally just to thin out that cuticle area of the nail tip, just so it blends easier and you don't have a little lip there. Do not touch your natural nail plate, okay? I'm gonna put it at a 6, and I'm gonna put it in forward. Now I'm going in with a medium grit mini sanding band. Now we're going to use this to just thin that out just a little bit more. We're still staying off of our natural nail plate, and we're just going to go ahead and buff the rest of the nail. Grab some alcohol and your brush again, but do not get the alcohol on the length of your nail. We are only using it to clean up that cuticle area up here. Alcohol can tend to turn the tips of your nails white, so I just like to avoid that. I just like to get all of this up here cleaned up. Now that we have our cuticles all smoothed out and looking gorgeous, I just wanted to show you what they look like from the side. Before, there was that little lip right there, right? And you could see like a little ledge where it met up with your natural nail. Now it's completely smooth. It looks like one nail. It doesn't look like two. It looks so pretty. There's one more step that you can add if 1, you just like the look of it, or 2, you're still having trouble with retention after everything that we just did. Add a clear, thicker gel over top of what we have right here. You can do like a thicker base gel, a rubber base, a builder, and just add it to the top here, because basically what you would be doing is you'd be starting right here where your natural nail is and going down to the tip, making all of this one. So instead of having that little gap right there, this would all just become one piece, basically just connecting it all, which creates this extra barrier over top, making everything even stronger. So you can totally try that. I'm not going to do that today. I do that sometimes. I don't have trouble with retention. I just like how it looks. It ends up looking more like a fully sculpted nail with that clear gel over top. So you can definitely try that. We have another giveaway, guys. I told you there was going to be a lot. I told you there's going to be a lot of giveaways coming up. I have a lot of stuff to give out. So we have a new one. The winners, the 3 winners from last week's giveaway will be coming up right after this. But first, we have some new things for you guys. I figured it would be perfect for this video since it's all about Gel-X application. I've got some Gel-X things, a nail lamp. Now, these things might look familiar to you because we did do a giveaway of these exact things around Christmas time. I mentioned this last week. We had quite an issue, okay? I'm traumatized. I've lost sleep over it. I think about it literally every day. So I had drawn a winner. That winner never got a hold of me. So I drew again. That winner did get a hold of me. They emailed me. So when I did this giveaway, I made the mistake of not putting just the US. So when people started asking me, I was like, screw it. Everybody can join. Anywhere. I wasn't thinking about anything, apparently. I wasn't thinking about how much shipping would be, but I was going to eat it. I'm like, screw it. My mistake. So she was outside of the United States. I forget where. And I went to purchase the shipping label, and it was going to be almost $200. I was like, oh, well, Tamara, this is your mistake. You're just going to eat it. So I was going to ship it. I hadn't shipped it yet. My husband was running some errands, so I was like, hey, will you just take these? I had them packaged up. Will you take them to the post office and see how much it will be if you just go ahead and ship it right now? And if it's more than like I think it was like $176, don't do it. I'll do it. He goes, he calls me. He's like, it's almost $300. I'm just going to do it. And I'm like, no, don't do it. That's like almost double the price. And he's like, well, I'm just going to do it. I just want to get it shipped out for you. And I was like, oh my God, you are a madman. So then he calls me back and we were going to pay that to ship these. Okay. Like that's how crazy we are. But she won fair and square. It was my fault. So then he calls me and the guy at the mail stop is telling him that when these arrive to her, because of where she lives, she's going to have to pay a tariff. And he made it sound like it was going to be quite a bit of money. It wasn't going to be like $5. He said it could be like $100, $200. He has no idea, but he said it was going to be not a small amount, most likely. So I'm like, okay, please don't ship it. I can't send these to somebody and expect them to want to pay for their giveaway prize. Like, that's awful. I need to get a hold of her first. So I emailed her. I have never heard back from her. I've tried getting a hold of her. I even went to where I posted about the winner. She didn't respond to it in the post. She just went and emailed me. So I didn't have her username to find her. I can't find her. I think her name is Darlene. Darlene, if you're out there, I want to make this right. It's eating me alive. I feel like the biggest jerk. Like I just didn't send your giveaway prize. I need you to know why, and I want to make it right. I will send you a PayPal gift card. I'll do something. I need to do something for you. Please contact me. Check your email. Please check your email, please. Or comment something. Let me know. I need to find you. Okay, so now that we have that out, this is going to be United States only for all the reasons I just said. Okay, so the winner will get the Beatles Tipex Light Medium Stilettos. You guys know I love these. I love these so much, especially the light version. They're thinner. The 5 Angelus UV Nail Glue. I hate when they call it that. It is the gel adhesive that you use to put on your Gel-X nails. It's like a really thick one. It's really good. Really good. the O-Nail AI nail lamp. It is so cool. Basically, there's like this screen in the top. I've used it in videos before. It's so fun. So it's got this screen in the top that when you put your hand in the lamp, you can see your hand. So you can see like where your hand is in the lamp to make sure it's curing properly. And the lights only cure where your nails are, not on your skin. Genius! And you can literally like move your hand around and the lights will move. It's awesome. It's such a cool lamp. Then you will also get the charging dock so you can charge your batteries because it is a wireless lamp. You will get 2 batteries. So you have one that you can keep in the charger and one that you can keep in the lamp. So you can just swap them out. So nice. All right, to win this amazing prize, you must be subscribed to me here. Triple check. Must be subbed to me. And then leave a comment in this video saying giveaway and what your favorite nail art style is right now. Like, what are you obsessed with? I need to know. I need to know. And then if you want the option of winning an extra prize, make sure you are following me on the other 2 apps. I'm not going to say the names because it gets us in trouble. The clock app and the app that rhymes with Schminsta. Okay? Follow me in both places if you want an extra prize. It has nothing to do with this prize. You will win all of this for your comment here, but if you want an extra prize, do that. Do not say that in your comment. We're learning that gets your comments deleted. So just write giveaway, your favorite kind of nail art, and then for that extra prize that's optional, tell me I'm following you everywhere. And that's it, along with being subscribed, of course. All right, you guys, that is all. That's it. Good luck to you all. We'll see who won the other giveaways coming up now. Before we go, I just had to show you guys these because I know you will love them just as much as I do. I'm obsessed. I found this cuticle oil company and oh my lord, they smell delicious. So it's Cuticle & Co. I am not an affiliate or anything. I just bought these with my own money and they smell yummy, so I wanted to show you. So this one is banana scented, obviously. So good. And then I got these ones, the little brush ones, which are so easy to carry around in your bag and just so easy to apply, period. I keep one of these on my nightstand, so I apply my cuticle oil every night. I got cherry, peach, and blueberry, which is the one I kept home on my nightstand. But I just had to show you because how cute are these? I love. All right, guys, we're all done. If you only knew how many times I have refilmed most of this video, my brain is just, I think it's completely left the building. I don't know what's happening, but I'm having an issue today. You know those days where you just can't think and you can't talk and your brain isn't working? That's happening to me today. I'm having some issues. So hopefully this video was very helpful, but if you still have more questions, leave them in the comments and I will do my best to answer them. All right, you guys, I love you so much. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and hit that bell so you know when I post. I love you. I hope you guys are having the best weekend ever, and I will see you next week. Bye, guys!